Crypto Kids, welcome back to another video. This video is extremely important because within 2 hours, we're going to be seeing the Bitcoin ETFs trading on the markets. Here we can see that the Bitcoin BlackRock Spot ETF is already up 24% pre-market, and this is due to the internal trading that's being done at BlackRock right now. But this number is going to exponentially increase from my perspective, hopefully, if we do see positive inflow coming in, and that could make Bitcoin, the Bitcoin Spot ETFs, one of the most successful ETF launches in history, and that could reflect very positively on the Bitcoin price in the spot markets and derivatives markets, as that has not been happening yesterday. Guys and girls, we had the ETFs approved, if you missed that, if you are living under a rock, and a massive congrats to each and every one of you. We live streamed the entire event yesterday, and we got 47,000 views, which is incredibly mind-blowing, and 2,000 likes. You are absolutely awesome. We smashed all records on the channel, but today's also going to be incredible. I may be live streaming if the price is pumping like crazy. Elon Musk made a Twitter space with Kathy Wood where they discussed Bitcoin. That was also big news. And finally speaking, Ethereum and XRP, apparently we're going to have ETFs launching on them, which caused the Ethereum and XRP markets to move drastically too. So today's video is going to be jam-packed. Make sure to stay tuned until the end. But guys and girls, I'm Crypto Kid, and let's jump in straight to today's content and go through everything that we have. Now, first of all, we have the Bitcoin trade, which is still in 242% profits. Congratulations. We took some profits here too. This is the $10,000 trading account, and so far it's not going too bad. Here I'm planning on just leaving it. I'm not going to open any new trades, as during a time of expected volatility like this, it's never a good idea to be entering positions now. I personally don't like to trade the day before, the day, and the day after significant events. But going into next week, I think it's very possible that I'm going to be putting a lot of my portfolio into just Bitcoin. In the very short-term time frame, there is an appearance of a cup and handle pattern, and if we break higher, then I do expect Bitcoin to be trading within the $48.5 to $50,000 region, and this is supported by the analysis of the Fibonacci retracement between the 61.8 and 60.5 or the 0.65 on the golden pocket. We do have significant resistance for which, if Bitcoin goes up towards it, we can see a correction in next week's candle, followed by an MRI top, a second MRI top on the weekly. But even if we do see a correction, it's not going to be massive. I think 38K max, even 34K is not looking too possible anymore. But if we do see a drop to 38K, I am planning on buying Bitcoin. Over on Bitflex, we have a buy order. If you are looking for a place to be trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, you can also head over to the description below and sign up to Bitflex. Takes about 20 seconds. It's where I'm personally trading. Super happy so far. And you can get up to $88,888 worth in prizes and bonuses, which is pretty nice. But let's go into the other news, especially this one here. And near the end of the video, we'll go into Ethereum, which is pumping like crazy. But you know what? I think you would enjoy looking at Ethereum first, and then we'll get into the Elon Musk news. That is mind-blowing. That is really mind-blowing. But here on Ethereum, we can see that Ethereum's been pumping like crazy due to the fact that we may be seeing Ethereum spot ETFs alongside XRP ETFs on the market coming to the next couple of months, up to March, I believe the deadline was. But here we broke out of the ascending triangle that on this channel we've been talking about, including the bullish pennant, and we finally broke out both of them. We were discussing about a potential entry to Ethereum around $2,300 with the target at 3.5K, which I think is very much possible, as capital from Bitcoin will flow into Ethereum and altcoins. I think that target is, it's nothing too crazy. So huge congrats once again if you decide to take this Ethereum trade. So far we've pumped by 13%, 18% actually, which is not bad at all. And I think we still have a way to go until 3.5K. And going into XRP, we've pumped by 8%, 9% in the markets, nothing too crazy. But if we do see these launches, I think XRP can go way above $1. Ethereum can reach that $3,500 area. And the XRP has a higher chance of getting the ETFs approved more so than Ethereum, because yesterday in Gary Gensler's announcement of the ETF approvals, we saw that Bitcoin, he's referring to Bitcoin as a commodity, every other cryptocurrency as a security, an unregistered security. But as we all know, XRP won the case against the SEC, claiming that it's no longer a security, or it can be classified as a security. So I think XRP has more bullishness to it with this ETF news. And if we see an approval there, I think XRP can skyrocket in price. But let's go over the news regarding Elon Musk, because this is pretty crazy. I'm going to play this to you and then I'll share my thoughts. So let's click play and see what Elon has to say about Bitcoin and Mars.
What money would you use on Mars?
Well, I guess it probably would make sense to use some kind of cryptocurrency on Mars. Now, you couldn't use Bitcoin because the reconciliation time is too long. Like Mars at times is Mars can be like 20 light minutes away. So not an easy. You'd have to be some localized thing on Mars.
Yeah. So I know some very important movers and shakers in the community are here. I'm sure they are already thinking about ways to make sure that Bitcoin makes its way to Mars. I'm positive.
Yeah, it's just like I said, at times when Mars is on the other side of the sun. I mean, a rough way to think about it is Earth is 8 light minutes from the sun. Mars is roughly 1.5 times as far away from the sun as the Earth, and so at times you're on the order of 20 minutes. But sometimes even you can't go right through the sun, so you have to be back shot past the sun. So probably I think it might be like 23, 24 minutes at speed, max speed of light. Anyway, so I think you could perhaps use Bitcoin to some degree, but it'd be difficult to use it a lot, I think, on Mars.
So basically, in summary, he's saying that the ETFs, not the ETFs, but Bitcoin can be used as a currency on Mars to be tradable. I've watched the entire spaces. He talks about that the traditional fiat system or the traditional banking system would be very hard to use on Mars in particular, that Tesla has reduced their Bitcoin holdings due to environmental concerns, but SpaceX is still holding a majority of their Bitcoin reserves. And I think that a cryptocurrency could be used on Mars. He talks about the transaction time being an issue, but guys, Bitcoin is code, and code can be fixed and programmed for the better. And eventually, I think that Bitcoin, if it becomes the currency of the Martian people, then well, I think that $1 million Bitcoin won't be looking too crazy after all. But just to end off, we're seeing a lot of whales buying up and accumulating more Ethereum, and that is adding to the reason why Ethereum is pumping so heavily. Just to look out again, in 2 hours when the New York Stock Exchange opens, these ETFs will be trading on the markets and expect significant volatility. The CPI, I think, came in just now, or it's coming in 1 hour. Yeah, it's coming in 1 hour. The expectation is 3.8%. If we see a drop to 3.8% or below, then the probabilities of an interest rate cut coming up in March will increase significantly, and this should be also bullish for the markets as more people will take their money out from their bank accounts and put it into assets such as Bitcoin. But ladies and gents, that wraps up for today, our video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I will be on the Moon Show in like 25 minutes discussing all of these updates in more detail. So do make sure to tune into that also. And if I do end up making a live stream on the channel within 2 hours, don't be scared. It's probably because Bitcoin is, well, yeah, it could be dumping too, but hopefully it will be the inverse of that. And with positive inflows coming into the to the Bitcoin ETFs, today's candle could see an uprise to the 48.5K level. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day or morning or night, wherever you are, whenever you are, as Da Vinci likes to say. And I will see you all very shortly. Take care, guys, and bye-bye.